Yeah,
Right.
Victor Pereira is the head coach of Wolverhampton. Yeah, right, okay. So do you want to do the introduction
Yeah.
for this, please, bro? Yeah. Are you ready?
Hello, everybody. This is our next episode of the Football Referee from me and Cuz. I'm Trevor Gear, and I call him Cuz.
And I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cuz. I call him bro.
We got there in the end. We've only been doing
Well,
this about 20 months, so
I know. Welcome to the
crazy.
football referee. Yeah. So the manager of Wolverhampton, Wolver, Wolverhampton,
Wolverhampton Wanderers, yeah.
yeah, Wolverhampton Wanderers FC, Victor Pereira. He said he was asked because I think it was the end of one of his games. I can't remember if he's won any game this season. Has he?
No, they got no points.
Yeah. So
Zero
so yeah.
points.
Yeah. So at the end of
Yeah.
the last game on I can't remember if it was Saturday or Sunday now, but anyway, at the weekend,
Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this reporter, now I don't know why you would ask a man like that a question like that because you obviously know this is going to be on the table. But apparently, he's just signed a new contract last year, hasn't it? Is he just signed it? Is that correct? It's
I
just
don't know.
maybe it's
I
just
don't know.
extended. But I think he's just been given a new contract. But anyway, this report approached him and he said at the end of the game, he said, as you know, results dictate your future. Are you worried about your future? And I thought the
That's
man's
what they
lost.
say. That's what they say to them, isn't it? It's
I
ridiculous,
know
really.
the man's lost
Yeah.
5 games. Give him a break.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and 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 fair to Victor Pereira, he said, "I'm not worried about my future. I'm worried about results." And I thought, yeah, you should be worried about your future.
Yeah, but he's never. But that's the thing. It's a bit of a dumb question. I think Graham Potter was asked the same question
Right.
after West Ham's defeat by Palace, Crystal Palace, my team,
Yeah. Yeah.
last Saturday, and he said, or he was asked, "Do you think your job is now under threat, etc., etc.?" Well, he's not silly. He must know that with these results, he's not. They've had four straight defeats. They
Yeah.
haven't won at home. In fact, Crystal Palace, who
Yeah.
we beat West Ham Saturday.
Yeah.
They've had the same number of wins at their ground, the London Stadium, this
Yeah.
year, not this season, this year, 25, as West Ham. In other words, Palace have been there twice and won. West Ham have only won two home games in 2025. So, I mean, that's a startling statistic, really. So,
Hmm.
yeah, they're struggling. And I think the fans really are sort of much more averse to the board, to Karen Brady and David. Can't think of his other name, but there were protests before the game and after the game last Saturday. I think more are planned
Hmm.
this coming weekend, and it's a great pity because the fans feel they were promised, this world class stadium, and a lot of fans think it's not actually a natural football stadium.
Hmm.
It tends to lack a bit of atmosphere, sad to
Hmm.
say, because it was built for the Olympics, wasn't it, in 2012?
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were promised this dream stadium. 2012.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they were promised this dream stadium with a dream world class team, and it hasn't materialized like that. And if you think back in 2023, 2 years ago, I think under David Moyes, they won the European Conference League. So
Yeah.
they did have a bit of success there. I expect a lot of fans might now think maybe they shouldn't have turned against David Moyes quite as much as they did, because he did win them that trophy. He's doing okay at Everton at the moment, but
It
I mean
is, yeah.
that's another story. But they haven't progressed since then. They really haven't. I mean, West Ham used to be quite a team to reckon with. They were always a good footballing team, and I think that potential is still there. But
Mm.
maybe, I don't know, much as I like as a manager really, and a bloke, Graham Potter, he doesn't seem to have it at the moment. He did well
No.
at Brighton, but obviously Chelsea and now West Ham, it's not going well for him. So yeah, I don't think things are good at West Ham at the moment. But again,
Yeah.
he was asked the same sort of question: do you fear for your job? And he said, "No, I'm not thinking about that." He said, "I'm concerned that for the fans, they get good support from the fans and for the teams, and that's all a manager can say. He can't turn around and say, well, yeah, I'm really sweating over it, because let's face it, when they get sacked, they're financially looked after. I mean,
Yeah.
that is the point. They're not going to be out on the streets without being able to feed their families. I mean, they're multimillionaires, these guys, like the footballers in the Premier League. So it's not that side of it, but obviously there's the ignominy of being sacked, which again is not nice to have on your CV. But yeah, so I don't blame the Wolves manager for sort of avoiding that question, or saying, "Well, no, I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about our results," which is what
Mm.
you would say, and is what I would say if we were
Yeah.
asked the same thing, wouldn't we?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now the next one is your man, the coolest manager in the Premier League. I think
Yeah,
I think I'll tag him. I'll tag him with that title. Now after the game against, was it against West Ham you played? I can't remember
West
now.
Ham on Saturday. Yeah,
Yeah, and he was asked, he just asked the question, "Oh, how do you feel about the game today?" And and he says, "I'm getting older and older, and I should look after my heart." And I thought,
yeah.
was that a metaphor for something, or does he really have a heart condition? Because he'd be sad
No,
if he had a heart
no.
condition.
What he said, what he actually said was, he said, I have to look after my heart." He
Hmm.
said, "In fact, the players have to look after my heart." He said, "Because
Oh,
they make me get too stressed." I think he went on to say that we're not taking all the chances. That the players are not taking the chances that they should be.